Hey guys, welcome back to Lindasresinroom. So I got this mold and I want to try to make some pendants. So I got me some charms. Now a few of these had these little loops on them, and all I've done is take my wire cutters and cut those off. Now this usually goes flying, and I just cut off as much as I can of that loop so that you can't see it. There we go, and it's gone. That way I can put my resin in here and they're not going to have a loop. Didn't get the butterfly yet. So let's see if I can get that one. Okay. Like I said, I try to get as much as I can so that it will still look pretty. Okay. There we go. Now, because some of these are colored, then what I done is just write down on a piece of paper what they are and the color they are. That way, once I turn them over and I can't see them anymore, I don't forget what color they are, so I can make the back kind of match. All right, now I'm just going to have mixed up 20 gram of 1:1 resin. I'm just going to put a little bit down in here. I don't want to fill it all the way up because I do need to put my charm in there, and then I need to have room to put the backing also. I just want these to kind of look like they're floating a little bit in the pendant. And I've got so many charms. I've got a box of them. So I just went through and picked out some that I thought would fit in each of these and would look pretty. And I may end up having to put more resin in each one of these. Not real sure yet. I've never done this. I've seen a few people do it, so I thought I wanted to give it a try. Okay. Let me get me some tweezers. Alright. A little angel. I want it to go down that way. So I'm just going to put her right down in there. And the starfish, if I can grab a hold of it. Now let's see. Come on, ladybug. You know what, maybe I drop it and then move it where I want it. I can't tell if that's centered or not. And my seashell. I just don't want bubbles under these. I'm hoping the bubbles will come out. I see some bubbles coming out from under the shell. The angel's all down. The starfish is down. So it's a ladybug. I see bubbles coming out of that one. Alright, the cross. I don't think it matters which way it goes in. Same with the music note. Doesn't really matter. I do want them to be the right way, though, for when I'm looking at it. Okay. Butterfly. And the paw. Okay. And then I thought this little ribbon was cute. I think these will be really pretty. I didn't do any in the bigger ones. Guess you could, but to me they're just, oh, look at all those bubbles coming out from under this piece. I think I'm gonna, yeah, I think I've got some bubbles in there. If those don't come out all the way, I'm going to have to spritz it with a little alcohol. And I don't think I need to put any more resin down in there. These just look too big to me. I do have some charms that would fit. Okay, looks like I'm pretty full with most of them. I do want them to all be kind of equal on the edge there. That way all I got to do is paint the edging up and put a backing on it. For some reason, this one does not look level. I don't know. Put just a little more in that one. Just a drop. They look like they could hold just a little more. Okay. There's no need to waste the resin that's left. The larger ones look pretty good. Okay. That's it. So we will let those cure up and then we'll come back and finish them up. Now let's see if I can do just a quick little spritz of heat. This lighter doesn't get very hot. It's just a lighter. It's not a torch. So it doesn't usually mess with my molds. Okay, clean these off. Alrighty, got resin left. Really do too many of those. There's a little heart. Let's do this heart and let's put some color in it. How about neon red? We'll make it into a pendant. And this is just neon red from Let's Resin. Let's Resin powders mix up very well. I usually don't have issues with them remaining clumpy. Okay, I don't see any clumps in there. So let's just put what our resin we have left in here. Well, I don't think we even used half of, I might have used half of the 20 gram that I mixed up for the pendants. We'll be able to put a backing on this heart. That way it's not, it shouldn't be see-through, but sometimes they are. Can't tell if that was mixed up poorly or if it was bubbles, so there we go. Just in case. Let that drip off. Alright, guys, that is it. We will let those cure up and come back for the second part. So I'll see you guys then. Okay guys, so these have cured up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint each one of them with these Baltic J Chrome Powder 30 color. And I'm just going to paint around the edges. Like for the ladybug, I've got bloody red. I thought this would be pretty. I've got these little spongy tip applicators, and I'm hoping this will work to go around through here and not get on the resin itself. Don't know if I can do that, but I want to try. They definitely don't go on as well as they do when you use a brush. But I do have more control with this. Yep, I went over, didn't I? I don't really care much for the way the sponge tip is doing it. It does work though. Alright guys, I'm going to put you all on a time lapse and get the rest of these painted up. For the angel, I'm doing silver. The starfish, I'm doing this electric green. For the seashell, light blue. I'm doing light champagne gold for the bow. Light champagne silver for the paw. Pink red for the butterfly. Lemon burst for the music note. And light pink for the cross. So I'll get these painted up and be right back with you. Okay, guys, so I got those painted up. I couldn't decide what I wanted to do, but I think what I'm going to do is use alcohol inks, drop a few drops, and then just pour some clear resin to cover it. I've mixed up 20 gram of 1:1 resin. I am going to put this in the debubbler for 5 minutes. And then we'll come back, we'll drop some alcohol inks and pour our resin. I'll see you in just a minute. Okay guys, so I got my resin out of the debubbler. Now, I've got, this is the Let's Resin Metallic Alcohol Ink, Rose Gold. These do have to be shaken up. The glitter, or whatever they put in there, mica powder or whatever, it kind of settles to the bottom. So you do want to shake these up fairly well. Now I'm just going to drop some alcohol ink on here. And then I'm going to take my resin. And hopefully this works. Probably should have mixed it up. But I didn't. I just want to fill that all the way. Oh gosh, y'all. I about had a heart attack. I'm terrified of spiders, if any of y'all want to know. And I saw something crawling beside of me. It was just a fruit fly, I think. A baby fruit fly. But I thought it was a spider and about had a heart attack. Okay, that is domed. Let's clean that stick off. I want the color to kind of be everywhere though. So I'm gonna, hopefully that doesn't overflow, but it very possibly could because I put quite a bit in there. Oops, this one's not even open. Let me open it. I mean, one of these little push pin things here. They came with some alcohol inks I bought, but I don't remember which brand. Stuck them in there. They are awesome. Alright, this is sparkly brass. Give it a little shake. And you can see how that sticks to the bottom now. There. Okay, come on. I think it's mixed up well enough. I picked these colors because I thought they would kind of match the edge. Now, the thing I do find about the metallic colors is even though you puncture them, they kind of get plugged up very easy. Okay. Pour in here. There you go. Go to the edge and fill that edge up. Okay. Drop a few more inks on top of him. Now, should put the lid back on these, shouldn't I? The next one, this is an alcohol pearl. It is called Intrigue, and this is by Ranger. These have little balls in them to shake the color. I really do like it. Okay. Makes them a whole lot easier to mix. Fill this one up with some alcohol, or resin, I mean. Now let's drop some more inks on top of there. You know, the alcohol inks are going to spread, so I'm hoping that it'll be enough to give it a good cover. The next, I'm going to do this metallic silver. This is Let's Resin brand. If I can get it open. 4 drops for that one for now. I'm not sure the silver was the best choice for that, but that's what I chose. And some more on the back. Then we are going to do rich gold. This one I bet it's not open either. It's having a hard time mixing. There we go. Good enough. Ooh, I just squirted that one out, didn't I? Hope I mixed up enough resin. I believe it needs just a little more. And there we go. Now, One's kind of got a coating on the back. It's a little different. Okay, then Ranger Tranquil for the shell. Okay. I'm going to do 6 on these big ones to start with because they're quite a bit bigger than the others, and I think I'm going to need some more resin. I don't think I'm going to have enough to do all of them. I should have mixed up 30. I didn't. Okay, drop some more ink on the back of there. Then we are using Ranger Deception for the ladybug. Woo! This one's went everywhere. Guess he wanted to leak. That dried off a little bit. Okay. Still think he needs just a little more. He didn't quite look full. Okay, let me look down below. Yeah, I'm going to have to mix up more to do the last 2. Actually, I have some resin mixed up for something else I'm working on. So I will just steal a little bit from it. Okay. All right. Now we're doing metallic black silver for the angel. One had some crusties, didn't it? And I wasn't short by much. Okay, that blue one looks like he needs a little more there. I'm going to add a little more to most of these. Okay, now I have Sublime. There you go, break loose. And we'll do this last one. I think I need to add a little more red too. Bet this one, yeah, it's open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The only problem is the resin I've got mixed up over here has not been in the debubbler. So it's just going to put us at risk of having bubbles in this piece. But I gotta finish filling it up. Hopefully the alcohol inks will help pop them. Alright. Trying to get just a little bit more down in there. Okay. Let me clean this off. I figured that green would be kind of light. Okay. The Lindasresin inks seem to do much better as far as covering the backings to where you can't see through it. The others are not as well. Okay. Backs probably aren't going to look that pretty, but I'm hoping that it makes the front look pretty. Looks like I dropped a little pink in that one. Okay. Add a little silver here. And the green is split from the center. Alright guys, I'm just going to babysit these for a little while. I might swirl them after an hour. I think that would be pretty. If I do, I'll come back because I can see little holes and spots. So I think I will swirl them after an hour. So we will come back then and swirl these. I'll see you in about an hour. Alright guys, so it's been about an hour. So let's see if we can swirl these around just a little bit. I'm just going to take this little dotting tool and I don't think you'll be able to see the swirl, but I'm hoping that you will, it will mix the alcohol ink a little better. Okay. It's possible you might be able to see the swirl in these, but I doubt it. The heat just kicked on. Okay. At least the back looks prettier than what it was. It needed mixed a little there. There we go. Hoping doing this, we won't be able to see completely through them. Okay. And you can see how that one's already spread back out. So hopefully that will just mix it up a little bit. But I'll see you when it's ready to demold. I'll see you guys then. Alright guys, these have cured up enough to demold. So let's get them out And we'll flip them all over after and see how they look. That colored the mold, didn't it? Sometimes alcohol inks will dye your mold. Doesn't mess with the mold. It still turns out just fine. And I'll link Julie's mold in the description for you guys. Okay. Ooh, that's pretty. Isn't that pretty? Okay. I like that one too. I do have a little trimming to do. I like how they look like they're kind of floating. Oh, I like that. So far the colors have matched up really well. Ooh, like that one too. Oh, and I like the bow. Okay. Ooh, the angel's pretty. Isn't that pretty? Oh, the starfish. I'm not crazy about the ladybug. The ladybug kind of went flat. He doesn't look like he's floating in there, even though he is. He looks flat. Oh, the shell is really pretty. Isn't that pretty? All right, guys, I'll trim these up and I will glue on some flat bells to the back. And that will be it. And then I'll take a picture for you guys. So I'll see you back for the next video. Bye.